Welcome to another episode of Tom Talks Film. In this episode, I'm going to explore the fascinating intersection of media, culture, and resilience, how late night comedy responded to national tragedy. I'll dive into two pivotal moments in American history, the aftermath of 9/11 and the January 6th Capitol riots, and examine how The Daily Show with Jon Stewart and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert navigated these crises. Let's unpack the role of late night comedy in shaping and reflecting public sentiment during moments of collective trauma.
Deep dish pizza is not only not better than New York pizza, it's not pizza.
Trump 2016!
Late night comedy has always occupied a unique space in American culture, blending humor with pointed commentary. As Amber Day explains in her article, Satire and Dissent, a theoretical overview, satirical media operates as a cultural safety valve, allowing audiences to process complex and often troubling realities through laughter. However, these programs also serve as a critical intervention, challenging mainstream narratives and inviting viewers to reconsider political and social norms.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Television has long been a medium through which Americans collectively process national crises. Jeffrey Bayham's analysis of The Daily Show as a form of discursive integration underscores the medium's dual role as entertainer and informant. Late-night comedy programs contribute to this legacy by addressing serious events with sincerity when necessary, offering a blend of emotional resonance and critical analysis.
An overwrought speech of a shaken host, and television is nothing if not redundant. So I apologize for that. It's something that unfortunately we do for ourselves so that we can drain whatever abscess is in our hearts and move on to the business of making you laugh.
On September 20th, 2001, Jon Stewart delivered a monologue that departed from the comedic tone typical of The Daily Show. Breaking from satire, he addressed the nation with raw emotion, acknowledging the pain and uncertainty of the moment. Bayham's work highlights Stewart's ability to blend humor and journalism, but this moment was different. It was a pause for catharsis. Stewart's vulnerability built on the trust he had cultivated with his audience, allowing him to connect deeply during a time of national grief. Jon Stewart's return after 9/11 was more than a monologue. It set a precedent for late-night hosts navigating future crises. His words, "The view from my apartment was the World Trade Center. Now it's gone," encapsulated a personal and collective loss. This moment transcended comedy, offering audiences a shared experience of mourning. This response illustrates the power of trust in media. Stewart's shift from humor to heartfelt sincerity demonstrated late-night comedy's capacity to foster emotional connection, reinforcing Amber Day's assertion that satire often transcends entertainment to become a platform for genuine social engagement. Fast forward 2 decades to January 6, 2021. The Capitol riots represented another moment of profound national shock. That evening, Stephen Colbert addressed his audience live, stating,
This is the most shocking, most tragic, least surprising thing I've ever seen.
In contrast to Stewart's broader call for unity, Colbert's commentary was explicitly political, reflecting the heightened polarization of modern America. In contrast to Stewart's post-9/11 monologue, Stephen Colbert's response to January 6th directly confronted political accountability. Declaring this was an attempt to overthrow the government, Colbert struck a balance between humor and pointed critique. His response reflected the polarized political climate and the heightened stakes of late-night commentary in a fragmented media landscape. Colbert's words not only entertained, but also served as a call to action, urging viewers to engage critically with the democratic process. These moments reveal the evolving role of television in national crises. As the Pew Research Center's report on news consumption during 2021 highlights, Americans increasingly turn to diverse platforms for information. Late-night shows like The Late Show and The Daily Show adapt to these shifts, maintaining their relevance while bridging the gap between entertainment and critical reflection. Stewart and Colbert exemplify the cathartic power of television. By articulating collective emotions, they create a shared space for processing grief and anger. Amber Day's theory underscores this phenomenon. Satire becomes a communal act fostering empathy and resilience among viewers.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just a crowd of angry white people chasing a black man. Remind me, are we great again yet?
As the media landscape continues to shift, the challenge for late-night comedy lies in balancing its dual roles. Whether addressing national crisis or satirizing daily politics, these shows will need to innovate to maintain their relevance, providing laughter and a space for critical reflection.
The view from my apartment was the World Trade Center. And now it's gone. And they attacked it. This symbol of American ingenuity and strength and labor and imagination and commerce, and it is gone. But you know what the view is now? The Statue of Liberty. The view from the south of Manhattan is now the Statue of Liberty. You can't beat that.
Late night comedy reminds us that even in our darkest hours, there's room for humor, reflection, and resilience. Thank you for watching this episode of Tom Talks Film. My sources for this project are listed here and in the video description below. If you enjoyed this content, let me know by hitting the like and dropping a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll be the first to know when I drop a new video. Until next time, get out there and make something meaningful.